Hello, everyone. Once again, I'm Joy Agot Merced. We have just discussed about the educational system at present for the elementary education. So now we are going to discuss the educational system at present for the secondary education. So secondary education is composed of two key stages of the K-12 basic education program, namely the junior high school, which is comprising of grades 7 to 10, and senior high school covering grades 11 to 12. So learners in secondary education are generally from 12 to 17 years old. Let's start discussing the key stage 3, the second level, which is the junior high school. So the goals of the junior high school curriculum are to provide learners with opportunities and learn fundamental concepts at a higher degree of complexity and help learners develop an increasing degree of independence in applying knowledge, skills, and values that are learned. Let's move on to the junior high school learning areas. So as you can see, there it has 8 learning areas, namely English, Filipino, Mathematics, Science, Araling Panlipunan, ESP, MAPE, and you can see there is a TLE. So instead of EPP, it was replaced into TLE because EPP was used from grades 4 to 6. So in grades 7 to 10, it was replaced by TLE or the Technology and Livelihood Education. So each learning area is studied in 4 quarters within one academic year. All learning areas in junior high school and senior high school have a curriculum guide. So it has grade level standards, the content standards, the performance standards that is being seen for each quarter. The curriculum of junior high school utilizes a spiral progression approach. This is clearly demonstrated in the teaching of mathematics and science. So the fundamentals of all branches in mathematics, such as the algebra, the geometry, trigonometry, statistics and probability, and in science subject, the biology, the chemistry, physics, and earth science are taught and revisited from grade 7 to 10 and became more sophisticated from one grade level to the next. However, the other subjects also taught using the spiral progression approach in the sense that the content and performance standards that are unpacked further into competencies are vertically articulated. So what is taught in grade 7 is connected to what is taught in grades 8, 9, and 10. Another thing that is very unique in junior high school is the nature of technology and livelihood education, or TLE, as a learning area which is consistent with Technical Education and Skills Development Authority, or TESDA, training regulations. So in grade 7 and 8, TLE is exploratory, while still covering the basic competencies of one component each semester. So for example, home economics with entrepreneurship for grade 7 first semester, and agri-fishery arts with entrepreneurship for the second semester, industrial arts with entrepreneurship for grade 8 and first semester, and ICT with entrepreneurship for the second semester. For in grades 9 and 10, junior high school learners choose a specialization from the exploratory TLE areas that is offered by the school. This is with entrepreneurship integrated. So this will prepare them for the attainment of a national certificate, or NC, from TESDA. The 8 learning areas in junior high school with their respective time allotment. As you can see there's a note below the table that this independent or cooperative learning is given 2 hours per week. So in addition to the learning areas that require 2 to 4 hours per week is the junior high school classes should have an hour allotted for the homeroom guidance program and 4 hours per week allotted for the special curricular programs or the SCP, wherein the students who have joined different clubs can meet up twice a month as well. Next, there's the medium of teaching and learning grade 7 and 10. So from grade 7 to 10, they used the medium of teaching is the Filipino and language. So as you can see there, from grade 7, 8, 9, 10, they all have the same subjects to be taught in English language and same subjects to be taught in Filipino language. So how do we assess the junior high school? So still we assess the junior high school with the formative and summative classroom assessments that were given to improve student learning outcomes. So grade 9, learners take the National Career Aptitude Examination or NCAE. So the NCAE is an aptitude test meant to provide information through test results for self-assessment for their career awareness and career guidance of high school students for their post-secondary courses or application for scholarship. So test taking is mandatory, but test results are recommendatory. So learners may also undergo a technical vocational assessment through TESDA for a national certificate. So those who finish junior high school also have to take an exit assessment at grade 10, which is the National Achievement Test, or not for grade 10. So that's all for the key stage 3, the junior high school. Let's move on to the key stage 4 or the third level, the senior high school. So the additional of 2 years to the basic education cycle is one of the hallmarks of the K to 12 program. So the senior high school curriculum is the main policy tool that will serve as the blueprint for program implementation. So uh, this is the DepEd's contribution to the ongoing articulation of a national system of quality assurance, accreditation, credit transfer, and recognition of learning pathways across the subsystems of the Philippine education. Senior high school, there are 31 subjects in all, accounting for 2,480 hours in 2 years of senior high school. So there are distributed for 4 semesters with 2 quarters per sem. So the 15 compulsory subjects will be discussed through the 8 learning areas in the core curriculum. So these are the senior high school core curriculum subjects. The core subjects in the senior high school curriculum, which ensures that all learners will be equipped with competencies required for specialization studies in their chosen senior high school tracks. So these subjects are contiguous to the K to 10 subjects and are responsive to the college readiness standards and the new general education curriculum for the higher education formulated by CHED. So every subject in the core curriculum is compulsory and has a time allocation of 80 hours per semester, except for the PE and health, which have only 20 hours per semester. However, a maximum of 2 senior high school core subjects may be substituted with equivalent subjects with the approval of DepEd. So on top of these subjects in the curriculum, in the core curriculum, they are spread over the 4 senior high school tracks. First is the academic track. Second is the technical vocational livelihood track. The third is the arts and design track. And the fourth is the sports track. So students are expected to enroll in the track of their choice. Let's start discussing the first track, which is the academic track. So the academic track prepares students who want to take up college. Their subjects in academic track are broad and general. So there are 4 strands in academic track. The first one is the ABM strand, or the accountancy, business, and management. And next is the STEM strand, or the science, technology, engineering, and mathematics strand. And next is the HUMS, the humanities and social science strand. And lastly is the GAS strand, or the general academic strand. So let us discuss the different strands of the academic track. First one is the ABM strand. So in ABM strand, this is for those who plan to take up business-related courses in higher education or to engage themselves in business, entrepreneurship, and other business-related careers. So this seeks to prepare the young business leaders of tomorrow. The next strand of academic track is the STEM. So those are the students who are inclined toward or have the aptitude for math, science, and engineering. They can enroll in STEM. So this focuses on the perplexity of the intrinsic world, making them future scientists, experts in technological advancement. They have to be mathematicians or engineers, and so on. For the next strand of the academic track, this is the HUMS, or the Humanities and Social Sciences, who wants to pursue the fields of study at the university level. It delves into investigations and inquiry of the human conditions that was empirical, um, scientifical, analytical, and critical methods of studying the human behavior and its societal changes. Then the last strand, which is the GAS, an academic track, this is the strand that subjects are selected from the different strands. So this strand is ideal for the senior high school students who have not yet decided on what particular specialization. So this strand is also viable, offering in a secondary schools with low student population. This allows for elective that may be a combination of related subjects from the other tracks or strands in the senior high school curriculum. Those are the strands, the four strands of the academic track. Now let's talk about the technical vocational livelihood track, or the TVL track. So the senior high school program has offered also TVL track with four strands, namely the agri-fishery arts, the home economics, the information and communication technology, and industrial arts. So these are aligned with the TLE in grade 7 and 10 to 10. So each TVL strand offers various specializations that may or may not have an NC, or a national certificate equivalent to TESDA. So each strand specialization must be designed to fit into the 80-hour blocks of time. So the schools may offer specializations from 4 strands as long as the minimum number of hours for each specialization is met. So let's tackle first the first strand of the TVL track. It is the Agricultural Fishery Arts AFA strand. So this TVL component consists of specializations equivalent to the qualifications under agriculture and fishery sectors. So students with agri-fishery arts specializations will be able to demonstrate necessary skills, competencies, and values on the cultivation of plants and animal production to harvest food and other products using available technologies on farming of or on raising, harvesting, and capturing fish and other aquatic resources. So schools that offer these specializations must have adequate facilities for students' laboratory classes. Strand for the TVL track is the home economics. The home economics strand. So this TVL component consists of specializations equivalent to qualifications under garments, tourism, health, the processed food and beverages, and social and other community development service sectors. So students with home economics specializations will be able to demonstrate the necessary skills, their competencies, and their values in taking care of oneself and one's family, and also providing the efficient services to others and to the community. The next strand is the industrial arts. So industrial arts is consisting of specializations. It's equivalent to qualifications under automotive and land transport, construction, the electronics, furniture and fixture, the metal and engineering, and the utility sectors. So students with industrial arts specializations will be able to demonstrate their skills, their competencies, and values in providing repair and maintenance services, installation, manual craftsmanship, and machine safety using available industrial and technologies. Next is the information and communications technology, or the ICT strand. So this consists of specializations equivalent to qualifications under the information and communication technology sector. So students with ICT specializations will be able to demonstrate the skills, their competencies, and values in effective application, use, and management of technology in the context of system of designing and customer service. Those are the strands under technical vocational livelihood track. Next, move to the third track, which is the arts and design track. So the arts and design track covers a wide range of art forms like the theater, those who love music, dance, creative writing, visual arts, and media arts. So prior to enrollment, there is art creative talent assessment and guidance to gauge a student's art inclination and aptitude. The next track for the SHS curriculum is the sports track. It is for students who are interested in sports-related careers, like the athlete development, the fitness training, and coaching. So, how do we assess the senior high school curriculum? They still have the formative and summative classroom assessments to improve their learning outcomes. Let's talk about the another part of the SHS curriculum, which is the work immersion, the research, career, advocacy, culminating activity. Regardless of their track or the stand that they were in, each specialization have one 80-hour subject slot wherein learners may take up work immersion, research, career advocacy, or a culminating activity. However, subjects to be offered will be depending on the school's capability. So this is a time where it serves as the avenue for the learners to showcase their skills of what they have learned from their senior high school years. So for example, is the table that was shown in the screen. So as you can see, the ABM uh, an activity will be given to them for an 80-hour subject is the business enterprise simulation. For UMS, it can be the culminating activity. STEM, there can be a research or a project. Arts and design, they can have performing arts production or an exhibit for arts production. And then for sports, they can have an apprentice. Um, and a TVL track, they can have a work immersion. It can be an off-campus. So now let's talk about the features of secondary education. Besides the core curricula, the secondary education curriculum also offers a variety of school programs to secondary education learners that aim at their holistic development. So this includes the special curricular programs, or the SCPs, the Homeroom Guidance Program or the HGP, the Citizenship Training Program or the CTP, and the co-curricular activities in secondary education. So let's start with the um, first feature of the secondary education. It is the special curricular programs for the SCPs. So through SCPs, it is envisioned that DepEd will produce globally competitive learners imbued with desirable values and equipped with the 21st century skills that can contribute to the nation building and national transformation while preserving the Filipino culture, heritage, and identity. As you can see there and below, these are the special programs. So first one is the special program for the arts or SPA, which provide learners to develop and enhance their talents in different fields such as the visual arts, the music, theater arts, dance arts, media arts, and creative writing, especially in English and Filipino. So SPA aims to create young artists with aesthetic potentials who will preserve and enrich Filipino culture and heritage. The next special program is in foreign language or SPFL. So SPFL provides learners with educational opportunities to learn a foreign language. This aims to develop the students' skills in listening, reading, writing, speaking, and viewing in a foreign language, to develop their understanding of and the appreciation for others' culture, and prepare them for meaningful interaction into a linguistically and culturally diverse workplace. So schools with SPFL offer at least one of the following languages such as the Spanish, the Japanese, the French, the German, the Mandarin or the Chinese, and Korean. Next program there is the special program in journalism or SPJ. So this SPJ is for learners with a talent in writing and broadcasting. So this program aims to enrich the experiences, hone the journalistic skills and competencies of a student writer. So they strengthen a free and responsible journalism. It is designed to develop learner skills in mass communication, in print, online, and broadcast media. The next is the special program in sports or SPS. This is offered to learners who want to develop their talents in different sport disciplines. So SPS provides training for athletes to be able to compete in national and international sports competition. So schools that offer SPS should have the minimum of 5 individual or dual sports such as the archery, the harness, the badminton, the chess, the volleyball, the gymnastics, and table tennis. We also have the Science, Technology, and Engineering program or the STE program. This is offering learners with an enriched science and technology-oriented curriculum that will prepare them for higher education or work in the areas of science, technology, and engineering, such as those who are the scholars of the OST will be having a privilege of working in a DOST companies because they were into the STE program. So here, the next program is the special program in Technical Vocational Education or SPTVE. So this is a special curricular program that provides the complete development of the individual as a total person, as he was equipped with the technical, vocational, and the academic competencies with proper work ethics and desirable values that will make them economically stable, being responsible, a law-abiding, productive, and competitive in the world of work. So those are the programs under special curricular programs or SCPs. The next feature of secondary education is the homeroom guidance program for that's for secondary pupils. Um, the Homeroom Guidance Program, or HGP, operates on the belief that every student is unique and has abilities to develop oneself using one's learnings and experiences, and with support from school, family, community, government, and other institutions. So the HGP shall address of academic, personal, social, and the career needs of students in a developmental, comprehensive, and in proactive manner. In order for the students to understand themselves, to show respect of the individual or differences, to have make informed decisions, have problem solving skills, and are able to achieve academic success and plan for their future. So furthermore, it envisions to prepare the learners to work for the common good of society with upholding international standards. The next feature of the secondary education is the Citizenship Training Program, or the CTP. So this is a restructuring of the CAT, or the Citizenship Advancement Training. This aims to enhance learners' social responsibility and commitment to the development of their communities. It also intends to develop their abilities to uphold law and order as they actively lead and participate in activities and projects for community development, and assist them, or to assist the government, especially in times of emergency. The last chore of the secondary education is the co-curricular activities in secondary education. This is to provide the learners with opportunities to exhibit their learning. So the DepEd holds the annual competitions at the school, at the schools division and regional and national levels. So let's start off with the NSPC, or the National Schools Press Conference. So this is a DepEd's competition for the campus journalist. Through the NSPC, DepEd provides a venue for enriching learning experience for students who are interested in journalism as a career. They should promote responsible journalism, fair and ethical use of various media, and enhances journalistic competence through healthy and friendly competitions. So furthermore, young campus journalists are expected to demonstrate an understanding of the importance of journalism by expressing it through different journalistic endeavors and approaches. And we may be able to sustain advocacy on their social consciousness and environmental awareness. Next curricular activity is the National Festival of Talents, or NFOT. So this aims to provide the secondary school learners with opportunities to showcase their talents through exhibitions of their products and performances as evidence of their learning, and extend parallel learning sessions for teachers and learners to enhance their knowledge and skills in their respective fields of interest. So the next co-curricular activity is the National Science and Technology Fair. So NSTF promotes science and technology consciousness among the youth and identify the most creative and innovative science teachers. So as a research competition, the NSTF encourages young scientists to conduct investigative studies in life science, physical science, and robotics. So mathematics and engineering related projects fall under the physical science category. The last curricular activity is the Palarong Pamansa, or also known as the Palaro. It is the annual multi-level national scholastic athletic competition that is conducted by DepEd and participated in by the elementary and secondary learners from public and private schools. So this provides an athletic young learners opportunities to improve their physical, their moral, their intellectual, and social well-being, and serves as a means to promote education, health development, and peace. So those are the sample of co-curricular activities in a secondary education. So that's all for the educational system at present for the secondary education. Thank you for your time in listening and watching my presentation. Have a good day, everyone.